Procrastination, an enduring challenge faced by countless individuals, manifests as a formidable obstacle in daily life. Its repercussions include diminished productivity, heightened anxiety, and a proclivity to evade responsibilities, perpetuating a cycle of unmet obligations and mounting pressure. The Stoic philosophers, exemplified by figures like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, recognized with acute insight the perils of procrastination. Amid their manifold duties, they espoused a commitment to disciplined action, emphasizing the virtue of confronting tasks promptly rather than succumbing to delay. The struggle against procrastination remains a significant endeavor, often pitting the allure of immediate gratification against the commitment required for sustained effort. Yet, the path to mastery over procrastination intersects seamlessly with the cultivation of discipline. By engaging with content such as this video, you demonstrate a willingness to effect change, to enhance productivity, exert control over your thoughts and behaviors, and triumph over the inertia of procrastination. This transformation promises not only greater efficiency but also a deeper sense of contentment, fostering inner tranquility through conscientious action. Consider the remarkable example of Marcus Aurelius, a towering figure in both Roman history and philosophical thought. As emperor, he navigated the demands of governance over one of history's most expansive and influential empires. Simultaneously, he pursued philosophical inquiry, authored influential texts, tended to familial responsibilities, administered justice, presided over trials, commanded armies, and guided his people through periods of profound adversity, including a devastating plague. His life serves as a testament to the power of disciplined focus and steadfast resolve in achieving monumental goals while upholding ethical principles and resisting the temptations that ensnare lesser leaders. Marcus Aurelius's success can be attributed to his steadfast commitment to a disciplined routine and the cultivation of habits that effectively countered laziness and procrastination. His approach emphasized integrating responsibilities seamlessly into daily life, treating them not as burdens but as indispensable components akin to eating, bathing, and sleeping. Marcus Aurelius, echoing Aristotle's timeless wisdom, understood the profound impact of habitual actions on character. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. His day commenced early, imbued with a profound appreciation for life's blessings. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. This mindset left no room for idleness. Instead, he began each day by diligently recording his thoughts in a personal diary, thereby structuring his mind and reaffirming his focus on what truly mattered. Afterward, Marcus Aurelius prepared himself mentally to confront his responsibilities and interact with those around him. Reflecting inwardly, he reminded himself of the challenges he might face. The people you will meet today are rude, ungrateful, insolent, ill-tempered, selfish. They will give themselves airs and expect you to fall in with their whims. Marcus Aurelius understood the importance of not allowing others' behavior to cloud his judgment or diminish his inner peace. He resolved to uphold his principles steadfastly. With a clear mind, Marcus Aurelius prioritized his duties, beginning with those most crucial. He admonished himself, "Begin the morning by saying to yourself, I shall meet with the busybody, the ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, unsocial. All these things happen to them by reason of their ignorance of what is good and evil." Marcus Aurelius's routine exemplifies a steadfast commitment to action without delay. There is no room for procrastination in his approach. Perhaps you're wondering how to emulate Marcus Aurelius and overcome procrastination, how to prepare mentally, and which habits to cultivate. Fear not. I will now elucidate 7 effective strategies that have personally assisted me in conquering procrastination. Number 1. Redirect your focus. Procrastination often arises as a luxury of the privileged. Consider asking someone who struggles for basic necessities if they ever postpone tasks. Many of us lead comfortable lives, necessitating a heightened sense of urgency in handling responsibilities. When faced with procrastination and impending deadlines, we often rally to complete tasks just in time. In these moments, laziness dissipates, replaced by productivity born of urgency. Set personal deadlines for your obligations to cultivate this sense of urgency, thereby mitigating procrastination. How can you ensure that you meet the deadline you set? One effective strategy is to establish accountability with a family member or friend. You could commit to them that if you fail to complete your task by the deadline, you'll contribute a specified amount of money. This self-imposed consequence creates a powerful incentive to act promptly and accomplish your goal on time. By increasing your sense of urgency through such accountability measures, you significantly reduce the tendency to procrastinate and enhance your commitment to meeting deadlines. Number 2. Avoid low-level distractions. Typically, when we find ourselves procrastinating, the activities that take the place of our intended tasks tend to be trivial distractions. By low-level distractions, I refer to activities that consume time without contributing meaningfully to our lives. Moreover, this habit often leads to a sense of inner turmoil because deep down, we are aware of our neglected responsibilities. Thus, not only do these distractions fail to enrich us, but they also fail to provide genuine satisfaction. Even if we attempt to indulge in them after completing our obligations, the enjoyment is fleeting at best. Therefore, it is imperative to reorder our priorities. Prioritize work before leisure. By adopting this approach, we can ensure that we fulfill our commitments first, thereby allowing ourselves the freedom to enjoy leisure activities without the burden of unfinished tasks looming over us. Number 3. Reorganize your responsibilities. Often, some of the tasks we need to accomplish present themselves as challenging or time-consuming, causing us to feel overwhelmed or anxious, which in turn increases the likelihood of procrastination. In such situations, it may seem daunting to imagine working continuously for 5 hours without distraction. However, if we consider breaking down our tasks into smaller, more manageable segments, the prospect becomes more approachable. Imagine if someone asked you if you could work for 5 hours straight without any distractions. It might feel nearly impossible. Yet, if the same question were posed for just 1 hour, the idea becomes more plausible. In fact, even committing to 5 minutes of focused work seems achievable for anyone. This concept highlights that everyone possesses the ability to maintain concentration for shorter intervals. Applying this principle to larger or more complex tasks, by decomposing them into smaller, bite-sized portions, transforms them into individual, manageable tasks. Each segment becomes akin to a shorter, more feasible objective, making it easier to initiate and sustain progress. By adopting this methodical approach, we enhance our ability to tackle responsibilities effectively, mitigating the tendency towards procrastination. Number 4. Take the first step. For every procrastinator, embarking on a task can feel like facing an insurmountable obstacle. The initial step, that crucial moment of beginning, looms as the greatest challenge. Yet, therein lies the key. Compel yourself to initiate. Disregard thoughts of the daunting road ahead or the time it may consume. Focus solely on that inaugural action. It holds unparalleled significance, serving as the catalyst that propels you forward through subsequent steps. Moreover, paradoxically, being a procrastinator can offer unexpected benefits in this context. Once you muster the resolve to commence, the reluctance to pause emerges. You understand the formidable struggle of resuming or re-engaging after a break. This awareness becomes a source of motivation, urging you to maintain momentum and persist through each subsequent phase of the task. Number 5. Use the 5-second rule. In alignment with my daily life strategies, I often rely on a simple yet effective technique known as the 5-second rule. This approach is straightforward. I count silently from 0 to 5, and when I reach 5, I take immediate action on the task at hand. The essence of this rule lies in its ability to clear my mind of hesitation and overthinking. By focusing solely on the count, I bypass the inner doubts and uncertainties that often accompany new or challenging endeavors. This method has become a reliable ally in my journey, empowering me to tackle tasks without delay or unnecessary contemplation. Whenever I encounter a daunting task or feel hesitant, I instinctively apply the 5-second rule. It serves as a catalyst, propelling me forward with clarity and determination, ultimately enhancing my productivity and fostering a proactive mindset in various aspects of my life. Number 6. Use the Pomodoro Technique. The Pomodoro Technique offers a practical strategy for breaking down work into smaller, more manageable segments, making it easier to tackle tasks. When you're confronted with a daunting 5-hour work session, the initial hurdle of starting can feel overwhelming. However, by implementing the Pomodoro Technique, you divide this time into intervals that are easier to approach. Here's how it works. You work uninterrupted for 25 minutes, known as a Pomodoro, followed by a short 5-minute break. This cycle repeats 4 times, after which you take a longer break of 20 minutes. This structured approach ensures that you maintain focus during the 25-minute work periods, which is achievable for everyone. Consider this. By completing 4 Pomodoros, you effectively work for 1 hour and 40 minutes with concentrated effort, followed by a rejuvenating 20-minute break. This method prevents distractions and procrastination that often accompany longer periods of sustained work. Instead, it allows you to approach work in manageable 25-minute segments, maximizing productivity without feeling overwhelmed. Number 7. Eliminate distractions. Our brain has a natural inclination to seek the path of least resistance. When you keep your phone within reach at your workspace or have tempting distractions like video games nearby, it becomes effortless to succumb to procrastination. To counteract this tendency, it's crucial to cultivate an environment that discourages procrastination. Begin by identifying the specific factors that hinder your productivity. Once identified, systematically eliminate them from your workspace. By creating a distraction-free zone, you make procrastination more challenging and create conditions where completing your tasks becomes the default and most straightforward option. This proactive approach ensures that your focus remains sharp and your productivity levels soar. Avoiding procrastination involves implementing effective strategies and maintaining discipline. It's crucial to understand that without discipline and a strong determination to change, the application of these tips may fall short of yielding meaningful results. Therefore, cultivating discipline becomes essential as it provides the necessary framework to successfully implement these strategies and achieve our goals. Until next time, take care and stay focused on your journey towards overcoming procrastination.